Hello everyone! In this video, we're going to talk about the single most important piece of equipment you need for your home gym. If you have limited space or a tight budget, this is the one essential tool that allows anyone from a complete novice to an elite athlete to effectively train all muscle groups and see real results. Before we get started, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our future fitness videos. That tool is none other than the barbell. From Olympic lifting to powerlifting and basic strength building, its utility is unmatched. Now let's be practical. When I say the barbell, I'm really talking about the barbell system. To unlock its full potential, you will eventually need a set of plates and a rack or stands. While that might sound like a lot, it is still the most compact and effective setup you can own. Now, you might be wondering, why a barbell? Why not dumbbells or a fancy multi-gym machine? First of all, let's talk about cost and efficiency. You don't need a room full of equipment, you just need a barbell, a rack or stands, and plates. There are many different barbells at different prices. The cheaper one I found starts at €15, which has a maximum load capacity of up to 40 kg, while other better quality budget-friendly barbells can cost 30 or 40 or €50. This one is labeled with a maximum weight capacity of 136 kg. That sounds quite adequate for many people. Nevertheless, the labeled value refers to the static load. In action, this is quite different because of the dynamic load that occurs during movements. In a real workout, weight isn't the only thing that matters. Speed does too. When you move 80 kg quickly or stop it suddenly at the bottom of a lift, the force it puts on the bar can easily spike to over 136 kg. It's like the difference between someone placing a stone in your hand versus throwing it at you. The stone weighs the same, but the impact is much harder. On this bar, if you consistently use 80 kg or more, it may bend in the long run and will not be useful anymore. Thus, these budget barbells are very good for technique and beginners or intermediate athletes, but are definitely not appropriate for advanced lifters in the long term. I recommend Olympic barbells, as they can last forever and allow you to increase the weight indefinitely without hitting a plateau as you get stronger over your lifetime. A small budget-friendly 13 kg barbell can start at approximately €55 and can be loaded up to 317 kg, while a very high-quality 20 kg barbell can withstand more than 1.5 tons. I believe a 20 kg Olympic barbell costing between €100 and €150 can meet the needs of almost the entire population for a lifetime. Of course, if you are an advanced Olympic lifter, you will need something more specialized and expensive. Apparently, you will also need a rack or stands for the barbell. There are some decent options for most people at around €120, while if you are an elite athlete, you may need something more expensive. Also, keep in mind that the stands must be compatible with your height to ensure you can rack and unrack the weight safely. To squat safely, the bar usually needs to sit about 30 cm below your total height. Next, you will probably need a bench so you can perform the bench press, which is one of the key exercises for the upper body. The cheapest bench I found costs a bit less than €55. However, because it has a low maximum weight capacity, many people will reach its limit soon, so it is not a good long-term option. I think that a bench costing around €130 can meet the needs of the majority of people. Now, if you are an elite athlete, you may eventually need something more expensive that is built for more stability and higher weight loads. Finally, you need to get plates. You can find iron plates for less than €2 per kilogram, but keep in mind that they are quite noisy and can easily damage your floor. If you want a better option for a home gym, there are rubber-coated plates at approximately €2.5 per kilogram, which are much less noisy. There are also bumper plates for less than €3 per kilogram. These satisfy the needs of almost everyone because they are made of solid rubber, making them even quieter and completely safe to drop. However, if you are an elite Olympic lifter, you may need to invest in professional-grade competition plates. Personally, I believe the majority of people will be perfectly fine with rubber-coated plates. I recommend starting by buying 75 kg in one pair of 2.5, 5, 10 and 20 kg plates, so you can increase by 5 kg. Then, if and when you get stronger, you can buy one more pair of 20 kg plates to reach up to 135 kg, which is enough for the majority of people. But if you get even stronger, you can always buy more weight for your barbell. For that amount of weight, in rubber-coated plates, the cost will be slightly more than €300. In total, the cost for everything will be approximately €700, and it can last a lifetime for most athletes. Regarding the space requirements for this setup, a 20 kg Olympic barbell is 2.2 meters or 7.2 feet. Consequently, you need a room with a minimum width of 2.8 meters or 9.2 feet, though the ideal width is 3.2 meters or 10.5 feet to allow for easy plate loading. For the depth of the room, you need at least 2 meters or 6.6 feet, with 3 meters or 9.8 feet being the ideal. Therefore, the absolute minimum space required is only 5.6 square meters or approximately 61 square feet, while the ideal room size starts at 9.6 square meters or approximately 103 square feet. Once you have the space and the gear, you can take advantage of the barbell's unique ability to train all the major muscle groups with just a few fundamental exercises. You don't need a huge gym full of machines or a long list of complicated movements. With a barbell, you can focus on simple, powerful exercises that hit all the muscles. In another video, I'll show you the key barbell exercises and how to use them to get strong safely and effectively. This brings us to the topic of progression. In barbell exercises, you can easily progress by increasing the number of repetitions or the weight. In fact, with a barbell, you can easily increase the weight in very small increments. This keeps you on the path of progressive overload, which is the most important key to building muscle and strength for years, without hitting a plateau. A beginner can squat with 30 kilograms, while an elite athlete can squat 200 kilograms. Both use the same barbell, just with different plates. To sum up, with an investment of around 700 euros and a room smaller than 6 square meters, most athletes can progressively train their whole body for a lifetime. I hope this video helped you understand why barbell is the best investment you can make for your home gym. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss the upcoming videos. Keep training smart, stay consistent, and I'll see you in the next one.